Hi everyone and welcome to AltVR. So AltVR is a non-gaming VR YouTube channel, and what this means is that we are trying to explore and show what the VR medium is capable of beyond gaming. Now this can be VR meditation, it can be art, documentary experiences, or pretty much a lot of things. I mean, the VR medium is a very powerful medium. It has power of representing worlds that we can interact with and be present in, but also sort of get beneath our skin in a certain sense, because the worlds are so real to us, and we can have an interesting situated perspective towards environments that we have would never have had access to in the real world. So there's a lot of interesting things that the VR medium can be used for. Now, this can be VR meditation, it can be VR documentaries, it can be VR art, or whatever. So we are doing our own developments in this space. We've used VR for sensory deprivation tanks, used VR to create out-of-body experiences. We are soon releasing a video on body swapping in VR, actually mixing bodies with someone you know and experiencing yourself from their situated perspective. And we are also releasing a video soon on mind control using EEG or electroencephalogram, mind-controlled memory palaces. So we are really interested in seeing what the VR medium is capable of and creating this ourselves. But we also test other applications. So this is one of those episodes, and I'm taking a look at Memoria, Stories of Garma. And this is quite similar to another application that we've reviewed in the past, which is called The Dawn of Art, which took us back to the Chauvet caves in France, to one of the first sort of creative expressions of man with the cave paintings. Now, Garma is similar to this. It has some of the world's most famous and earliest cave paintings by man, and this is really interesting interactive storytelling of this sort of half-forgotten past. So this was really well produced. It's quite similar in quality to The Dawn of Art, which makes it very high quality. And I really enjoyed this. So this is not at Steam. I found this at Viveport. I haven't been much at Viveport myself, but now that I'm there, I expect to see more content from Viveport. So let's get into it. I really enjoyed this experience. It was beautiful, really gave me goosebumps. It's something special to sort of feel connected with this past that is really not so far away in time, but in terms of humanity and its developments as civilization, these 10,000s of years really make a lot of difference. So this is a really nice story. It's really interesting to learn about this, what happened, and see sort of the rise of the creative expression in man and civilization, and when human knowledge started building on human knowledge. So let's take a look at Memoria, Stories of Garma.
I'm Stuart Weitzman, and 45 years ago I arrived in Spain, and finally had a chance to visit the La Garma cave. My mission is to help as many of you understand the treasure that it is. Everything we have done began in that prehistoric era. Welcome to La Garma. I'm sure you will enjoy as much as I have.
No one remembers our story anymore. For over 16,000 years, our memories have been preserved intact. Up there on the hill, in the cave you now call La Garma. Everything we once were has been there for centuries, until today. Here is where we exchanged objects, ideas, and stories too. And the most incredible things began to happen. For thousands of years, La Garma was much more than a home. Then, something happened. 16,000 years ago, we painted one of our most sacred animals here, the horse. We also asked questions among ourselves, like you do. We needed to understand the meaning of everything around us. And we immortalized it here. However, this story is not only about those who lived here long ago. This story is about all of us. This story is also about you. Now, let's follow the trail of our memories. Time is not forgiving. And our bond with horses is still a mystery to you. It's probably best that way. Here, in this place, our whispering memories become louder. This was one of our homes. For thousands of years, fire was the custodian of our stories. The fire died, but the stories lived on until they reached you. Some of our myths made it to you engraved on bones. On this phalanx bone, belonging to a gigantic wild bull, we carved another wild bull. Look at the ground. The echoes of our memories still resonate within these walls. Open your eyes wide. They'll reach you. Here, we set up another of our shelters, using pelts of lion skin. On this wild bull's rib bone, we carved and painted a mountain goat, very similar to those carved by our relatives in the Pyrenees, hundreds of miles from here. This bone, shaped like a mountain goat, broke when we perforated it to fashion out a pendant. And we just left it lying on the ground. A hypnotic ritual of light and shadows allowed us to distinguish shapes on the walls. On this wall, we saw a bison. Bend down and have a look. "15,000 years before us, someone had drawn the silhouettes of a bull and a few goats. But something wasn't quite right. Something profound had changed within us, and one of our people corrected the perspective. With a simple stroke, human beings, 15,000 years apart, were able to share an idea, question this idea, and take it much further. We were standing on the shoulders of giants. "30,000 years ago, something extraordinary happened on this wall. Someone decided to immortalize the outline of his hand here. And that someone wasn't alone. There are men's hands, women's hands, children's hands, all in no apparent order. Remnants of the group who lived here and of their bond with the cave. Many animals came into the cave, looking for shelter, as we did. One very special animal appeared 12,000 years ago. One of the last cave lions. He made his way deep into the cave to live out his final days. Can you hear the stream? For us, it meant the end of the cave, the void. In some cases, even the boundary between life and death. Listen carefully. Can you hear the whispering? It will tell you about the lost memories of La Garma.
Alright everyone, that was it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, you can check this out at Viveport. You can either purchase it there for, I think, about $6, or you can get it for free with the Viveport subscription. Personally, I went for the subscription because I'm going to check out a lot of apps while I'm there, and that makes sense, but if you're not into checking out a whole lot of apps all at once, then maybe the purchase is right for you. So if you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing to the channel so that we can help to, or you can help us to reach more people and grow as a channel and doing what we like. And yeah, have a great day.